This video brought to you by US Fleet and Lease. You can catch them at 7 Highway in Blue Springs. Try them, shop them, you're going to like them. Primarily one owner lease vehicles at US Fleet and Lease. Obviously, I'm wearing my jersey from Rally House, so let's talk about the quarterback position and what the harm is in either starting or not starting Patrick Mahomes. I get it. The simple answer, I think, when you're looking at where they are as a franchise, and the correct answer is probably to start Alex Smith. He gives you the best chance to win the Super Bowl this year, in my opinion, and I think that that continues as well. But what are the pros and cons? Because when you're looking at where he can be hurt, the cons are pretty low. I hear this, oh, they're going to ruin him, or they're going to ruin his confidence, and that's somehow going to hurt his development. No offense. If he was hurt by losing, he played at Texas Tech. That team was no good. They stunk. Now, he had success on the field there. He had success on the field in high school. So if he both loses and doesn't have success on the field in the pros, I can see that stunting his growth. But normally what it is with quarterbacks is one thing. Either you can play or you can't. There are pros to sitting him. He has more time to learn the offense. That helps him get further along in his development as well. I do think that there's something to learning under Alex Smith for a single season in that system as well. And it is a complicated system, so learning with him for a year is not going to hurt his development. He's not hurt by sitting. That's the one thing you know. He could be helped, but he's definitely not hurt by sitting. That's one thing you definitely know about Patrick Mahomes. He could be hurt by being started. Not in a big way. My opinion is still that if you're a really good quarterback, it is pretty few and far between where you're hurt to the point in your development. I mean, maybe a la David Carr, right? That your line is so bad, but this team is so talented. How hurt could he possibly be by starting right now? Probably very little. And I guess that's the argument for why some people want him to start now versus wait. But learning under Alex Smith, there are plenty of pros. I mean, look at the system in place. Learning under Andy Reid, watching things on the sideline. I know it's not the same as playing, but he is 21, and sitting until 22 is not going to hurt him. I'm not advocating for sitting him for 4 years, but there are still plenty of things Patrick Mahomes has and can learn on the sidelines with very little downside of sitting him right now. This video brought to you by US Fleet and Lease. Check them out on North 7 Highway in Blue Springs. Try them, shop them. You're going to like them at US Fleet and Lease. They have a bunch of one-owner lease vehicles. Check them out. Ruby, you're silly. Check them out in Blue Springs off 7 Highway. For Sports Radio 810, I'm Cody Tapp.